And then I gotta wait for it to stop jiggling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I probably need to pull out my other tripods, but whatever. Hey, y'all. That's not our intro. Hey, y'all. I'm Allie. Welcome to... Hey, y'all. This is Allie. Well, no. Hey, y'all.
Wait,
what is our intro? Hey, y'all. It's Allie. Welcome to Little Hill Homestead.
Hey, y'all. It's Allie and Sean from Little Hill Homestead. Welcome to our channel. Allie's a little bit frustrated because she was trying to show this video.
I filmed this video,
and
almost 30 minutes of filming, it wasn't recording, or it turned off. I don't know.
Not that you guys want to watch it for 30 minutes, but
I need a new camera.
Yeah,
He just told me to buy a new camera because he can sense that I was like, anyways, let's jump in. So, obviously I made this whole video and now we're doing it again and it's fine. But what we are making, hey look, oh my God, it's like I have the product ready to go. Isn't that interesting? We're making sugar scrubs, body sugar scrubs and lip scrubs at the same time because the ingredients are the same. So let's just do this, right? So these are my cute jars that I got at $1.25 tree that we are not going to use because I already filled them. But these are going to be a gift for somebody on the flip side. But how cute, right? $1.25, they have a rose gold top, and these are the scent. Yeah, that's what we're doing today, y'all. So the flavors or scents we are going to be making today are going to be candy cane, gingerbread, and vanilla cookie, or like a Christmas cookie, a sugar cookie. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Be prepared for maybe just a few minutes longer than our typical videos because I'm trying to cram in as much as I possibly can for you guys. But this is part of our Christmas gifts under $10 that people actually want. So the first thing you need is a bowl. We're going to be starting, our first one is going to be our Christmas cookies. Yeah, we'll start with that one. You need 1 cup of white sugar, y'all. I have a cup of white sugar going in. For some reason, we bought this sugar at Costco and it came very clumpy. So I'm going to use my hands just to kind of break it up a tiny bit. Whoop! And throw some on the counter and the floor. You know, the good thing is we own 3, 4 vacuum cleaners in this house because I like to clean. And we have dogs. So if anything hits the floor, all good. Nobody will ever know. Like literally, unless it's mushrooms, nobody will ever know. They also don't like cranberries. Our dogs, if I cook them, they're fine, but they're crazy. Anyways, that's what you need there. The next thing you're going to need is 1/4 cup of an oil. You have a couple options here. You can use fractionated coconut, sweet almond, grapeseed. Think of a carrier oil that you guys like. You can use regular old coconut oil too. Hi.
I was just going to say, I don't want to interrupt too much, but I just want to say, aren't you the cutest thing ever? My goodness gracious.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll let you get back to it.
Oh, no, you're fine. You can come back and talk to me anytime if you're going to talk like that. You need 1/4 cup of oil. I'm going to use fractionated coconut in this one just because I have a bottle. I don't use fractionated coconut oil too much. In our body care series, I use the heck out of it. But just take a spoon. I'm just going to stir that enough together to kind of start getting it incorporated, getting that oil moved around in that sugar. So like I said, we did this video once. I hope I don't run out of any of the essential oils that I used in the first go round this time. Whoops, my bad. For this one, for a cookie, did you know the #1 smell or scent smell undertone in scents? The #1 selling one in all perfumes and body stuff is gourmet scents. Think like sugar cookie or baked goods, cookie smells. That is the #1 smell sold ever. La Vie est Belle. There's like a bunch of perfumes that are that. So we are going to add more vanilla. So vanilla essential oil, or you can use vanilla extract. If you use vanilla extract, it's 1 teaspoon. If you're using vanilla essential oil, we like the brand Fabulous Franny. They're on Amazon. There's a link in our store as well. If you get their sets, they end up being a little bit lower dollar. If you do singles, they're about $10 a bottle. I'm doing about 10 or so drops. I love vanilla, like in this kind of stuff. To me, it doesn't come across as straight vanilla. It comes across as warm and kind of cozy smell. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and stir that in a little bit just to kind of start incorporating our vanilla. The last ingredient we need, because, you know, it's cookies, right? You need sprinkles, y'all. So I found that we've been making this for a while. This is the kind that I think worked the best in this. The color doesn't dissipate into it and get funky. They're those little crunchy, tiny little balls that hurt your teeth. Great for cookies though. So we need a tablespoon of these. These are probably from 1982. I'm not going to lie. We have a bunch of these up there from over the years. But in this, it won't matter. And then we're going to stir that together, and that is going to be your sugar cookie one. How pretty, right? We did it with cane sugar, and it looked like brown sugar when it was all said and done. So I'm kind of glad that I had to refilm because this is much prettier. You know, it's all about looks, right? Plus, it's probably cheaper than using cane sugar. But now here's the fun fact. Lip scrubs and body scrubs are made out of essentially the same ingredients. For any of them, you need 3 things. Why'd you hold up a 1, y'all? Where'd my list go? I had it over here somewhere. Yeah, it's around here. Oh, here we go. You need an exfoliant. So for us, we're using sugar. You can also use salt, brown sugar, coffee grounds works as well. So any kind of combination of those will totally work. Like if you wanted to do coffee grounds and do like a wake up caffeinated version, you'd be good to go. I would do half sugar and half coffee. Maybe add some vanilla or cinnamon in there. Ooh, that could be good. I didn't do that one, but that could be good. And if you get the grounds, Starbucks has a little bin of where they dispose of the grounds for gardens. So if you go in and ask for their leftover grounds, they'll give them to you. You could totally use those in these. Save yourself a little bit of money. The next thing you're going to need in all of these is an oil. So think like any kind of oil that is a carrier oil that's safe to put on your body. We're using grapeseed oil and fractionated coconut oil, regular, sweet almond oil will work. If you're in a pickle, you can use olive oil as well. Then the last thing you're going to need are scents or flavors. Vanillas, candy canes, sprinkles, essential oils, extracts, think anything like that to make what you kind of are going for. That's all I'm doing. So these I got at my local Dollar General, y'all. These were in their Christmas section. It came with 2 of them. They had a cute little tag on them. And they had ones with red lids, the wood lids, and I think there might have been green. I can't remember. 2 for $1.50. So 75 cents for a little jar. And then these ones came from Dollar Tree. $1.25 for 3 of them. They're in their like little travel section on the beauty aisle. I thought those would work perfect though for our lip scrubs. So for each one, I'm going to make a body scrub and a lip scrub. And then when I make gift baskets, I'm going to kind of mix them up so that if you get a lip scrub in one scent, you won't get the body scrub in that one. I mean, she's losing it, y'all. I'm going to fill my lip scrub first, and then whatever's left, I'll put in my little jar. And if there's leftovers beyond that, guess what? I get to use them for myself. There you go. Here's our little sugar one. How cute. I love the little sprinkles. It's like so friendly and fun. Okay, and then I'm going to put some of that in here. I'm thinking a little ribbon. I don't know how I'm going to decorate these up. You could put the recipe in here for the person on like a little index card or hang it on the side with a ribbon, whatever you want to do. So many options when it comes to handmade. Plus, you should be able to find all the ingredients in this because it's not like a highly sought after, like you're not going to go to try to make this and not be able to find the stuff for it. It's just sugar. It's like it was meant for that. That's perfect. Use the back of my spoon and kind of squish it down. I'm making a mess on my counter today, you guys. I'm just loving that. Isn't that festive and cute? So fun. Okay, so that is our vanilla sugar cookie or sprinkle or Christmas cookie, we'll call it. I'm gonna reuse my spoon, but I'm gonna get a different bowl. Number 2. Take a breather, y'all. This has been an hour of trying to film the same thing, so you know. So my second one, I went to Trader Joe's. I showed you guys our haul video. I got this shimmering candy cane body butter. First of all, I love the packaging because it's super easy, but this stuff is incredible scented. I keep smelling myself when I wear it. It's got candy cane, but it's not like overkill candy cane. It has like some vanilla sweetness going on. So anytime I try to dupe a recipe, I go, oh, what's in it? Well, this one is obviously a lotion, so it has very different ingredients of what I'm going to use in this. But I was looking for like scent notes that came out of it. And it does have grapefruit, rosemary, orange, lemon. Where's my grapefruit? I done forgot my grapefruit. And vanilla. So I thought, well, we can totally make a peppermint dupe of this, you guys. So what I did is I took 2 regular old candy canes. We had them left over from another video we did of our McCormick's finishing sugars. Well, I had 2 candy canes left. So I ground them up in our, this is just a coffee grinder, but any kind of grinder or blender will work. Sorry, it's like in the air now. To that, we're gonna add 1 cup of regular old white sugar again. So that is gonna be our base. Again, our sugar has clumps. It's just real life, y'all. I did order some of the cane sugar from Azure. I'm super excited to try it, but I've heard it's kind of coarse. So I'll let you know when we get it what I think. But look at the pink. Now to this one, we need 1/4 cup of oil again. I'm going to be using grapeseed oil this time because this is like, I think $6 or less for this whole bottle. It will do an enormous amount of these. So you can get a bunch of these for not a lot of money. That's what it's about on this channel, right? We like to be frugal, but we like to make things from scratch. So it has a little bit of a pink hue, but I kind of want it to be a little bit brighter pink because it's screaming candy cane to me. So we're going to go in with a tiny bit of red food dye, totally optional. You can see a few of the little candy cane pieces in here. So I'm just trying to break up some of those sugar clumps. But pretty, right? I'm going to do a couple drops of red food dye. Like I said, it's optional. I wish you guys had seen it. My husband's so sweet in the last video and like went and digging through the cabinet for me to find this for you guys and was talking to you and he was dancing around the kitchen. We didn't get any of it. Loser me. I don't know what happened there. We're saving up for a new camera to be like, not that this one's bad. I just use my iPhone, but sometimes it would be nice to be legit. I don't know. Too legit to quit. You remember that? Too legit. I'm not doing it, you guys. Product of the 80s. So there is a little bit of food dye in there. I think it just adds like a little touch of pink that's going to make it fun when we do the gift basket. So like I was saying, this one had, where's my peppermint? There it is. For candy cane, we're going to add an intense amount of peppermint. I'm going to say like 15 to 20 drops of peppermint. Peppermint is, when it hits that hot water in the shower, is going to like do good things for your respiratory system. It's going to smell phenomenal. So we're going to do like 15, 20 drops, whatever came out, that's fine. That's good. The next thing, like I was saying, vanilla, because it adds that like warm, cozy, like give me a hug type of a vibe. People love vanilla. So I'm going to do like 10 drops of vanilla because I want that cozy. I'm running out of vanilla, you guys. I about used it up. It's okay. We're almost done with this. Are we done with this care series? No, we're never done with essential oils on this channel. I love to get them in anywhere I can. To that, we're going to do a couple kind of off the wall scents. Citruses in this are going to balance well with the peppermint. So we're going to do a couple drops of grapefruit. It's also what this said it had. So I'm doing like 3 or 4 drops of grapefruit. 3 or 4 drops of, I'm doing lemongrass. It said like lemon on here. They use lemon peel or lemon zest. And I thought just regular lemon is going to be just fine for me. Couple drops of orange and a very few amount of rosemary. Balances all those sweet citruses. And then we're just going to give it a stir, you guys. I love the color. It's so pretty and fun. Okay, so if you want to do one of these for a guy, like you could do the coffee ground one we were talking about and make that like a caffeine version. That could be a lot of fun. I'll see if we go to the grocery store on Saturday, if I can find some grounds and give it a whirl. The other thing you could do is do one with like pine and cedar wood and think like dude smells, patchouli, bergamot. Do one that's got like kind of man smells, clean, woodsy smells in it. That could be a lot of fun. That would be more a body scrub and less of a lip scrub, but it's okay. Okay, again, I'm going to put 1 little jar for our lip scrub into our container. Oh, by the way, that's it, you guys. We're done with it. Done with that guy. And I'm just going to clean our lid off. I mean, look at the color. Do you see the little bits of candy cane in there? It's so cute. So pretty. Again, our little $1.25 tree. jar. I think that I'm going to have enough of this one to keep for myself, so that's exciting. Oh, mostly because I've already done this whole video and I'm got plenty for myself. Maybe I'll make 2 gift sets. I don't know. By the way, did you guys know that we just hit our 1-year anniversary? I was so busy in like life and stuff that I missed the whole thing. It was the week of Thanksgiving, but we're officially a year old, you guys. We have been filming almost every single day for 1 full year. It's a wild ride. It's come a lot farther. You know, like it was funny, Sean and I were talking about it, and we were like, I remember when we'd sit on the couch and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to sit here and hit refresh over and over and over because we are so close to 100 subscribers. And then I'm going to sit here because we are this close to 1,000 subscribers. And I like to screenshot when we hit 1,000 and be like, look at me, I'm so awesome. Well, you guys are phenomenal. We hit 36,000 subscribers in our first year. And you guys are amazing. I feel like you're all my friends now. It's so funny. Like half of you, I don't know what you actually look like. You know everything about me at this point. But you guys have been troopers. You've been here through the thick and thin. It smells so good, you guys. I just want to eat it, and you can't. You probably could if you want, but I'm not gonna. So the last one we're gonna make, anyways, so thank you. Happy birthday to us. Here's to another year. We have a lot in store for the next year, you guys. I can only see great things for the channel coming up. So anyways, I think I'm messy cooked today, and it's fine because, like I said, if it falls on the floor, dogs eat it. The last one we're going to be doing today, let me get these kind of out of the way. I don't even know if you can see them. They're so cute. Look at those. How festive and pretty. Okay, enough. Stop being a girl. The last one we're going to do is gingerbread because it's the season, y'all. So we need, where's my measuring cup? Right there. We need a half of a cup, I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. There you go. Going in. I know I'm using the same spoon. It's fine. Nobody will know except 36,000 people. I'm breaking up my crunchy sugar again. The next thing I'm going to add is some brown sugar. If you guys do not know how to make brown sugar or powdered sugar, we have videos for both. It is very, very, very easy to do. Do not buy it. There's literally no point. It's easy. When I say easy, I mean like 3 minutes, you'll have brown sugar and you don't need to buy it. And it's way less expensive to make your own. So powdered sugar, you just put sugar in a blender, in case you didn't know. So half of a cup of brown sugar going in. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. I'm just trying to jam through this. If I'm going too fast, if you hit the description below, I'll have all the recipes for you guys. There you go. I'm going to just mix our 2 sugars together just a tiny bit. Hold up. We need Mountain Dew. Like I say all the time on our channel, it's all about balance. We whole make 90-something% of our food we make from scratch. We use whole ingredients. Sometimes you gotta have Mountain Dew and M&Ms. It's just what it is. We need 1/4 of a cup of an oil again. Going to this one, I'm gonna use grapeseed again, just because it's sitting right here. And I like grapeseed. I think it is great on the skin. Makes me feel great when I use it in the shower. We use it in some of our body serums that we made in our body care series. Mix that up just a tiny bit to get it started before we add our next stuff. I am going to add a little bit, because I feel like it's a little dry. I'm going to add a little bit. This is the vitamin E oil blend from Trader Joe's. I'm going to add like a tablespoon of it, just because I'm trying to get through this bottle. I bought another one and I can't justify opening it, which why would you, till I use this up. So there you go. A little bit of vitamin E in your mix will not hurt. It's good conditioning on the skin. Okay. So right now it just looks like, it smells like brown sugar, not gingerbread like we're wanting. So let's amp it up. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. We need vanilla. Can you imagine? So if you need like 10 drops of it. If you're using extract, 1 teaspoon. Again, this just adds that warm, cozy. This isn't coming out because I'm getting to the end of my bottle. It just adds that warm, cozy, like sweater hug. What's a sweater hug? You know what I mean. Like when you get to snuggle up on the couch with a clean blanket, it just adds this like, okay, we like vanilla, we get it. The last thing you're going to use here are some spices. So when you think gingerbread, well, obviously you think ginger, but cinnamon. So I'm doing 1/4 teaspoon of each of our spices. If you want to go a little heavier on the spices, you can. I just feel like 1/4 of each is kind of a nice balanced. This is ground allspice. Going in. I love allspice. I love all these. I'm not going to lie. We need some ginger, like we said. I'm going to try to dehydrate and make my own ginger powder, like we did with the onions and garlic. We do that all the time. We also make our own paprika, so we're going to do that pretty soon. We're going to do some roasted red pepper flakes for you guys pretty soon. We've got stuff coming up next year. And then 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Those are our spices to add the, what am I making? Gingerbread vibe. She's losing it, you guys. I've been filming for a couple hours now. I'm getting a little, well, one video for 2 hours because I kept screwing up. I didn't screw up. The camera didn't work. That is not my fault. It might be. I might have not pushed start. I don't know. When I film it, I face it backwards, so I can't see if there's anything on the screen or not. I'm hoping it's still recording now, or I will just give up at this point. So that is our gingerbread. I don't want to add any food dye or anything to this one because I feel like it already has such a beautiful color with that like lovely gingerbread brown that we're solid. Again, I have one of our little $1.25 cups for our lip scrub. I'm going to fill that up. What I like about this is if you use it as lip scrub, even on your kids, there's nothing in it that's like funky that they shouldn't have. It's all stuff you can eat. That smells great. Okay, so there's that. And then again, my little $1.25 jar. We're just going to fill it up. So I was telling my son's girlfriend, I just realized there's a bunch of spices stuck to my spoon. Let's get those off real quick and stir them in. My son's girlfriend, my son's fiance. I'm getting used to saying that. Our oldest son got engaged a month ago in Hawaii to his girlfriend, Maddie. And I was telling her we're going to be making sugar scrubs. She said, oh, I like sugar scrubs, but she had an ant infestation. So make sure you use, if you have ants, it is an issue in your house, you use a screw top lid. I do have another recipe for this. I figured this was already long enough, and who needs 4 body scrubs? But I have a honey lemon one as well. So I wrote it down for you guys. I do a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, and then I do a little vitamin E, and then I do some lemon essential oil. If you want, you can use lemon juice in it as well. It's like a teaspoon. You don't use a ton because it'll break down the sugar too much. If you want to throw a little zest in there, you can. If you use real lemon instead of essential oils, I would throw it in the fridge though. But there's our brown sugar. Nope, it's not brown sugar, y'all. It's gingerbread. There's our gingerbread. How pretty, right? Okay, let me get these out of here. So for these, my gosh, I have a mess going on, you guys. I have it all over the floor, and I'm stepping into it now and grinding into the floor. It's fine. So for gifting, how are we going to gift these? So I have a couple ideas. What I'm thinking, well, let me go grab it. I'm going to go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, do you guys remember in our Christmas in July series, we did bath salts? Well, they're also considered foot soaks. So up to you what you want to use it as. If you're using it as a foot soak, you would just put it in like, you know, those tubs that plug into the wall from the 1980s. You can use one of those. I literally just use an old or a dish pan, like a plastic dish pan, fill it with hot water and sprinkle maybe a 1/2 cup of this in there. But what I was thinking is this one is like, honest to God, I don't remember which one's which. I forgot to label them because such is life. So I was thinking about making one that's peppermint. This one, that's lovely. It's like lemony. I need to go back and watch my own video. This one has orange peel in it and tea. And this one also has cinnamon and tea. So for foot soak, I'll link it below. But the other thing you can do, so they're Epsom salt, and you can use peppermint tea leaves, like tea bags. They even have them at Dollar Tree. You just want to look for the peppermint ones, cut those open. You can use some essential oils, but I will also link our bath salts below. They're from the Christmas in July series. But I have 3 of those, 3 of these, and 3 of these. So I'm thinking, remember our little baskets? I take old, what are these called? Napkins. The other thing I thought would be cute is, but it's too big for this bag. Hold on. They have the cutest towels. Again, this is from Walmart. It's the Drew Barrymore.
Warning.
She's got stuff now.
Warning.
What is happening here?
Warning.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to be Elton John.
Oh, you kind of nailed
Bad
it.
joke. Bad joke.
Kind of nailed it. Don't egg him on and say you liked that. So Drew Barrymore has a new collection at Walmart, and I thought this was the cutest thing. It reminds me of my grandma's bathroom when I was a kid. So I thought a cute towel tucked in here would be nice, or you can use napkins. Thrift stores, people don't really use fabric napkins. We do, but most people don't. And so fabric napkins, you can get like 4 for $1 at thrift stores. So that's what we're going with. So I thought this would be cute to kind of tuck in our little basket. I'm hoping you can see. To tuck a little towel in there. And then I'm going to put 1 bath salt or foot soak, 1 of our body scrubs, and 1 of our lip scrubs in each basket. And then I'll probably do some kind of ribbon. This one doesn't quite match. I have just a brown ribbon. It's kind of very similar. But I thought, how cute would that be for somebody? Like, if you've got somebody in your life that you need a simple gift for, it's under $10 for the whole thing. Thrift stores for towels, napkins, baskets, and even jars, you guys. So there you go. That is our video for today. I think this one finally filmed, so that is good. But if you guys have a sugar scrub recipe or scent that you use that you really like, I would love to hear it, because, you know, I really want to make more than I already have. Happy holidays, guys. Thanks so much for watching and always supporting our channel. And thank you so much again for getting us through the first year of YouTube. We appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day.